Hello, everyone. Today I have a great call with a man from Bulgaria who's doing e-commerce. As usual, we talk about sales taxes. We talk about forgetting to file the Form 5472, and we go over some of his issues. I think it's a great call. We get right to the point, and you'll enjoy it. Before we get there, please click the like button. Some videos I asked before the call, some videos I asked after. This one I'm going to ask in both. So click the like button. It helps my algorithm so we can get these videos out to more people and help more people as they grow their e-commerce businesses and pay the correct amount of taxes. And in general, just make more money because that's what I want my clients to do. Okay, so let's go to the call.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned
Hello,
up.
Stanimir, how are you?
Yeah, good. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I hear you great.
Great.
Thanks for
Thanks for scheduling. Questions about this.
Yeah, definitely. Where are you calling me from today?
Calling from Bulgaria, Sofia, Bulgaria.
Bulgaria, very good.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a few questions about this 5472 form.
Sure.
Actually, I sent you an email maybe a few weeks ago, and my case was that I missed to file this form, so I never filed it. So I'm doing e-commerce. I have a single member foreign owned LLC in Wyoming, and it was formed in 2019, but I never filed this form. I didn't know that I have to file it, and I just want to know what to expect now, because I know that the penalty is pretty serious.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to expect. The penalties are serious, but the IRS wouldn't know you have a filing requirement. So there's not like a system where they like expect certain forms to be filed, because you don't have to file the form if you have no reportable transactions, and there's not.
Actually, I have.
Yeah, I understand, but the transactions you have, which are probably obviously opening the company as a reportable transaction, but the IRS has no way of knowing that you have reportable transactions. So if you file the form late, like I said, and I say everywhere, if you file it late, they will almost 100% of the time send you penalty letters and make you pay the penalties. But if you don't file at all, then you probably will never hear from them.
Actually, this is what I'm planning to do, is never file it. And
you file it next year. Yeah, file it 2020.
Yeah, file it next year. And actually, I think that my business is I never hold stock in the US, and I made a mistake to file the 1040 NR form and apply for a ITIN number, which was a mistake, because actually I can just file the 5472 and pay my taxes here in Bulgaria.
Yeah, well, with the ITIN, as long as it works, there's different benefits for having an ITIN.
But if I have the item, am I responsible to file tax in the US if I have the item?
No,
not at all.
Only if you have U.S. income. You just need the ITIN to file taxes, but just having an ITIN doesn't make you required to file taxes.
Okay. So, but I just wanted to ask you more questions about this penalty. You said that probably I'm never going to receive it, but actually, if I receive it, what options I have if I get the penalty?
You can, I guess you have 3, if maybe 4 options. I guess option 1 is pay the penalty. Option 2,
close the company, maybe.
I guess close the company and just open a new one later. Option 3 is try and fight the penalty, then write letters to them.
What is the success rate with this abatement?
So far, I've had them abated in the past, but recently it's not that they say no, they just kind of like get a letter and they're just like, okay, we'll look at this later, and then they just never look at it. So yeah. I don't know. I've done that for a number of clients over a year ago, and I still haven't had any resolution, yes or no.
And let's say I get the penalty. If I decide to close the company, would this penalty be something that will translate to me personally? Will I be able to open another LLC later?
No, I don't think so. It's a civil penalty assessed to the company. I don't think it would be assessed to you personally, and I don't think there's a way the IRS would be able to connect it to you either. So I'm not sure on that answer, and people ask that, but we'll just avoid it going forward by filing the forms on time and by not filing this year, because you'll get it if you file it late.
And if I file it next year, is this going to trigger something? I mean, if I missed to file it this year, but I filed it
No,
this year.
I don't think so. It's no. The IRS doesn't know if you have any reportable transactions or not. So even though you probably did,
Actually, I did.
yeah, the risk is really low that they would ever find. This is a new form still, and it's by fax, and it's really hard. I don't know how the IRS is like tracking this at all. So I think the risk is still pretty low that you're gonna have any issues.
Okay, this is good to hear because I was really concerned at the beginning, but actually I think that probably I'm going to get away with it. But
Get away with it, yeah.
and I had another different question about this W9, W8 status. Actually, I sell on Amazon, and when you first open your account, they ask you, are you a U.S. tax person or not?
Yeah.
And when you say yes, in my case, they don't charge me VAT. They charge me VAT on the fees. You know?
You need an ITIN, and you need a social security number to tell them yes, right?
No, they don't want anything by that. They just ask you. You can say yes. But my question is, at the end of the year, do Amazon have any way to know that actually I'm not a U.S. tax person?
They should collect the W-9, and that could be an issue, because the whole idea is that you're not a U.S. person. That's why you're not paying taxes in the U.S. But if you're telling them you're a U.S. person and the IRS were ever to audit you in the future, I don't know what kind of volume you're doing. If you're doing a lot of volume, there might be a better way to go about this. But I think going forward, Amazon is going to ask for different things like proof of address in the U.S., proof of residency, and different things like that, like maybe a green card or a visa or a U.S. passport or something, or they're going to make you certify that you're non-resident. So it's a new thing. I can't tell you the risks or the exposures right now because this is all brand new and there's nothing from the IRS saying what's going to happen. So, proceed at your own risk.
Kind of doing this at the moment. And one other thing I just want to ask you is about sales tax. I'm selling on eBay as well, and on eBay it's really hard to collect sales tax accurately because the whole system is just not made efficiently enough. And actually, when I collect sales tax for the state of Florida, almost every time I have to pay some part of my pocket. And I just decided to bump up the percentage a little bit just to cover myself.
Yeah.
And my question is, if I over collect, what to do if I over collect? Can I just
that's interesting. I don't know the exact answer. I'll tell you what I think because I don't know offhand. I mean, we're just having a conversation. Generally, the state charges sales tax on the sales, and it's a fixed percentage. And if you're paying sales tax, you understand that. If you want to charge people 8% when it's 7%, I don't think that means you have to send it to the state. I think it just means that the people might understand you're charging them too much for sales taxes, but
the thing is because the Florida has this surtaxes. I don't know how to. I just forget what the name was, but the different counties has different tax percentage. But you can't in eBay. You can't add this percentage. You just
it's better. I think it's better to round up and then pay what you think you have to pay, and then
what to do if I have
yeah, exactly. So I don't think there's a problem over collecting as long as you pay the correct amount of sales tax to the state.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't know offhand, and I'm not an expert in that offhand. I have to research everything, but as long as you pay the amount you owe to the state in sales taxes, however you have it set up, they're never going to ask, so you should be okay.
Yeah. Okay. And pretty much this is what I wanted to ask you. I just wanted to ask you about this 5472 form, and you just answered my questions, and I'm kind of feeling a little bit better right now because I don't expect to get it right now, but
I think, I mean, let me know if you want our help doing this next year, and if you want ongoing help from us, because that's like what we do. And I guess, if you don't have any other questions, thanks for, watching the channel and reaching out.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thank you, Stanimir. Okay, I think that call went really well. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions about it, or if I said something wrong, comment below. If you want to talk to me yourself, you can schedule a call on the link in the description below. And keep an eye out for a new website coming out soon with some courses, some educational material. Looking forward to get that to everyone. And thanks for watching, subscribing, liking. I appreciate all of it. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks, everyone.